looking at something that I find somewhat kind of scary, actually, because actually we have another Bumper Doctor Who magazine from this month, and I don't know, I'll tell you why this is scary, because at the start of lockdown, I took out a 6-month subscription, and that 6-month subscription is now up. It has, I got the notification that it has been renewed. That's what's scary. So that's just how weird the time has gone by. That not only have we got a new Bumper issue, not only have we got a new Bumper issue, it has also been 6 months since I took out that Doctor Who magazine subscription because I knew I wouldn't be able to go to the shops to get it. But now, obviously, you can probably go to shops all anywhere and be able to find it, and you'd be able to do that now. So that's sort of what's a bit odd with this. But we're gonna have a look at in depth, like I did with the other issue at the start of lockdown, which was season 14 themed. Time Lord Victorious. I don't think Time Lord Victorious had even been announced at that point. So it's not. Let's have a look at this issue, sort of in depth, and see what this issue has. So on the polybag, you can have sort of a look at what you get a nice sort of look at what the cover is. It's obviously going to be a cover with no cover lines, which is going to be interesting. They seem to be doing more of these with every Bumper issue. They sort of have the free of cover lines sort of artwork on it, which is very nice. I really like this artwork. It looks very Time Lord Victorious-y. It's obviously very, very Ninth Doctor centered. We have the Giant double-sided poster which is included. We have a 6-part Doctor Who Big Finish download, Time Lord Victorious: The Ultimate Guide. So it's probably a taste about all about what's upcoming with Time Lord Victorious. We have an exclusive supplement featuring the Ninth Doctor in the new Ninth Doctor sort of comic there. And down there we've also got the issue number. It is issue number 556. It is the November issue, even though it is in fact September 17th, and it will cost you £9.99 in the UK. Going up, you can see that we also have a TARDIS diorama, which is of the RTD control room there, and then of course up here we also have Tracy Ann Oberman, who obviously played Yvonne Hartman, Boris Hussein, I'm assuming they're interviews of some kind, Fact or Fiction for Marco Polo, and New Adventures, and much, much more. We've got the lovely TARDIS there, and I think there's some New Adventures novels there as well. Opening it up, we are greeted with a lovely, nice, sort of glossy, clean cover for this issue. We've got the Doctor Who magazine logo on the top. It says official magazine of the BBC series. Got a lovely picture of Chris Eccleston standing very prominent there. I don't think we've had Chris Eccleston on the cover of Doctor Who magazine in probably years. I don't remember him being on one in 2019, probably not even 2018. In fact, I don't think we've even probably had one since maybe even 2015. So it's quite interesting to have Chris Eccleston on the cover, especially given that the last issue had Tom Baker, who has famously probably been on the most covers, whereas Chris Eccleston's probably been on one of the least. And what a lovely colour it is. I really love the colour palette used here, and the sort of, you've got the sort of vibe of the sort of collection Blu-rays with those sort of rocks and stuff. I think it wouldn't surprise me if Lee Binding had done this cover, because it looks like his style. I don't know. It looks like if you put some monster there, it could very well be a collection Blu-ray sort of cover looking like, and that's a really nice cover there. On the back we have an advertisement for a new Big Finish thing. Opening it up, you can actually see that we've got the codes, but I'm not going to show you that because, yeah. We've also got some offers as well. We've got 50% off, some other offers, which I might do actually, because I've just had my birthday, so it might be nice to have a couple of those. Opening up, we've obviously got your standard sort of pages. You've got the welcome letter. You've got the announcement of Dalek Universe, which obviously just got announced the other day as well. As well as the new Dalek animation, which looks a bit cheap, all I'm going to say. I mean, most Doctor Who animations look a bit cheap, but apart from that, I think they're usually quite nice. The new immersive Doctor Who game there that's coming to London, I've booked tickets for that because I live in London. It's one of the few Time Lord Victorious things that I've bought into. You've got your letters page. Love the letters page. I've been printed a couple of times in there. It's quite nice. I love seeing all the different bits of Doctor Who art here. For example, I really like this picture of John Pertwee here. I really like that one, and I love this one of the Doctors all by the campfire. We've got a lovely Planet of Evil piece there. It's really nice seeing, and oh, there's a nice one there too, nice little William Hartnell. It's really nice to see some nice artwork from there. As well as this one, oh, that's Ben Lett. Oh, that's by the Host Productions, that piece. That's quite nice. That's a really nice picture. Chris Eccleston there. Yeah, and they've got a very angry Zygon. I do love looking through these. I won't spend too long sort of talking about this. We've got an article on Time Lord Victorious there, lovely book cover there for the thing there. You've got it sort of talks about it a bit. Got a subscription offer, comics and stuff. And you've got a lovely guide to Time Lord Victorious there. some audios, the vinyls, the short stories, the annual, all that stuff. Exciting there. Then you've got an interview with someone, James Goss, who's actually written a couple of Doctor Who books as far as I'm aware. Another nice interview on Doctor Who, a sort of recyclable Doctor Who classics. I'm interested to find what that's about. We also have, what else do we have? We have the Out of the TARDIS with Tracy Ann Oberman, who's obviously Yvonne Hartman in Doomsday. And then you've got your lovely article on the New Adventures books, which looks very interesting. I've never read any of the New Adventures books. I've seen a couple in my local school library, so maybe this interview / article will be what gets me into them. So yeah. You've got you've got the reader survey for those who are interested in taking part of that. You can win a £250 Amazon voucher for that. I've got a nice little collage. I love the little collage with all the Doctor Who magazine covers, actually, especially for this year. You've got some lovely covers, particularly from Series 12. I really like all the Series 12 covers from this year, and the 40th anniversary cover as well. Some stuff. There's a lot of stuff on the New Adventures and stuff. I don't want to spoil too much of it. Then you've got Fact and Fiction Marco Polo, one of my favourite missing stories. I've read the Target novelisation. I wish that they'd actually animate that. It seems like a good one to animate. And then you've got the Apocryphia, which have always got some very interesting things. And this time it's about the Doctor Who milk chocolate sort of bars and stuff, which I've always found very interesting. I've always had a certain interest in the Doctor Who The Vault thing. And they got a review for Fury from the Deep, which I am actually going to be recording a review for Fury from the Deep very soon. I've just finished it. I thought it was very good. We've got some exciting thoughts to talk about that very soon in a review that's sort of upcoming. And then you got sort of reviews and sort of previews and stuff. And then you got the lovely Brian the Ood t-shirt, which I have actually pre-ordered as well. Because I like Brian the Ood. And then you got some coming soon stuff for Big Finish, mainly. Paternoster Gang, Heritage and stuff. And then finally, we have with the lovely blogs of Doom, which I always like reading. They're usually very humorous. And then the next exciting issue contains information about the new Dalek series. You've got sort of stuff about Monstrous Beauty continuing, of course. So yeah, that is the next issue. The next issue actually comes out on the 15th of October. So that is the actual issue, but let's have a look at what else is included. So next up we have the actual 20-page supplement, which features the Doctor Who Monstrous Beauty comic, which I think is just the comic, so I won't because I want to keep that a surprise. But there's a nice thing here from the author, I think. A nice little quote there, which I think is nice. And the artwork, I have to say, the artwork just from that lovely picture there looks very exciting. I can't wait to get stuck into this. It looks like a really exciting comic, and then on the back you've got a lovely ad for Doctor Who Fury from the Deep, which and there, okay, so let's have a look. On one side we have this very nice picture of Jodie there. I don't think I've ever seen this. It's sort of very sort of nice sort of picture of the moon and the TARDIS in her sort of reflection of it, as if it was some sort of lagoon or something. You were having like this sort of reflection, nice thing. So it's a nice little picture there. I haven't had that many new pictures of the Doctor since Series 12, really, so it's nice to have this sort of nice poster. I have got a lot of posters of Jodie up at the moment, mainly because they're the most recent ones. I do like a lot of them, though. There's a very nice poster from Spyfall that I've got up, and one from The Woman Who Fell to Earth. But on the other side is the poster that I'm going to put up, which I'm going to show you on my wall. And there is the other poster, the Time Lord Victorious cover poster by Lee Binding. It looks really, really nice on my wall. You've got David Tennant there in his Gallifreyan garb. You've got Paul, you've got Chris, you've got Brian the Ood, you've got Billy, you've got some Daleks, some ships, some TARDISes. It looks really epic and really sets the mood for Time Lord Victorious, and what I'm sure got so many of us so excited for Time Lord Victorious in the first place. That is not all. We also have included is our TARDIS diorama, which comes in 4 bits of card. You have to construct it yourself. There are some handy instructions on this page here, which should help us be able to go at, and it hopefully is simpler than building a time zone playset. And it looks like a very nice digital reconstruction. We'll have a look at this in a minute while I've just constructed it. So here, as you can see, I have now built the TARDIS diorama, and actually it looks a lot better on camera than it does look in person. But I think this is quite a nice little diorama. You can sort of get your David Tennant and you can put him in there. It's just about in scale, I'd say. probably just about, probably more in scale than the character options one. The console always seems a bit big on the character options one, but for me personally. So yeah, that's got something going for it. I have to say the design is really nice. I love this sort of backdrop. Oh, sorry. My camera work is not up to scratch today, clearly. And you've got the lovely lots of design on the sort of console there. I think these probably weren't going to end well, it has to be said, with my cutting skills. So these haven't probably come out to the best standard, at least for me. I'm sure I think it's a great design. I'm glad that we got this. It's a nice little diorama, a sort of nice tie-in to the sort of issues theme, I guess, of Time Lord Victorious, with this being the console unit for, of course, David Tennant and Christopher Eccleston. Overall, I think this is a really great bumper issue of Doctor Who magazine. I think it's nice that we're getting these on a more regular basis. It's nice to have these little bonuses like the diorama and the sort of bonus comic on the side as well as the lovely cover on the Doctor Who magazine. I hope we definitely get to see some more bumper issues in the future, even if it's every 6 months or so. I'm just glad that we're getting this kind of amazing sort of content from the official Doctor Who magazine. So yeah, I definitely recommend this if you can get it. It's £10.99, I believe. You can find it in Forbidden Planet, probably Smith's, or occasionally you can find like Street Corner sort of newsagents. You'll probably be able to find it there. It is not a WH Smith exclusive, which I'm kind of glad about. As much as I love the WH Smith exclusives, I do think it's probably a bit annoying just to try and find them, and it's just easier, I think, if they're on general sale, particularly if you're in somewhere like me, although it seems a bit odd. I have not got a WH Smith near me, even though I'm probably in one of those places you'd expect to most find a WH Smith. It's just really hard to find it. So yeah, I'm very much welcoming the fact that these aren't always WH Smith exclusive. So yes, with that, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, so leave a comment down below. Tell me if you've got this issue, what do you think? What you think of Time Lord Victorious so far? I'm hopefully, when the comic is finished, I will probably do a review on the comic, because just I want to get some Time Lord Victorious content out there as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye. Yes, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, why not consider subscribing down below to the official Ruby and Espresso YouTube channel.